Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today guys, I'm going to be going over the AFL 2024 round 24 fixture and going over my thoughts about whether I think it is good or not. Of course, this round is going to define so much of the 2024 AFL season, who plays finals and who finishes where. So Friday night in round 24 to kick off the round, it's going to be Melbourne taking on Collingwood. This one could potentially be dead rubber by the time it comes to this game. But if Collingwood do beat Sydney and Brisbane, their finals hopes will remain a chance. And this could be one of the big games of the round if they pick up those wins over the next few weeks. First game on the Saturday at GMHBA Stadium is going to be Geelong taking on West Coast. This one is going to be a big game for Geelong as to whether they finish in the top 4, in the top 8, whereabouts in there. And for West Coast is another opportunity to try and get a brilliant upset it would be if they could go down to Geelong and beat Geelong. And then 25 minutes later, so not starting at the same time, this is a great move by the AFL, Richmond and Gold Coast, the MCG. It's good they're not starting at the same time. It's not going to be a lot on the line in this game. It's no finals or anything, but still, it's good to see then they're not starting at the same time. In the twilight, it'll be Hawthorn taking on North Melbourne at Utah Stadium. This one could be a massive game for Hawthorn. If they beat Carlton this week and Richmond the week after, there will very well still be a live chance of finals and could be in the 8 if they pick up this win temporarily against North Melbourne. Saturday night has 2 games as well, 15 minutes apart, which is another brilliant move. Having them apart just makes more sense. Brisbane and Essendon is the first one at the Gabba. That one is probably going to be one of the biggest games of the round. Essendon could potentially be in the top 8 if they win. Brisbane could potentially be first if they were to win. So there's a lot on the line. Of course, depends on what happens in the next few weeks, but that could be potential scenarios for that game. Sydney could very well be looking to try and hold on to the top spot when they take on Adelaide. Also on Saturday night, the SCG. First game on the Sunday is going to be one of the biggest games of the round, the Western Bulldogs and the Giants at Mars Stadium. This one is probably the biggest game of the round. There's going to be so much on the line in this game. Could the Giants still be a sneaky chance for top 2? Could they get top 4, top 6? Will they just be fighting to stay in the 8? And the Western Bulldogs, well, will they be looking for a top 4 spot? Will they be trying to stay inside the top 8? So there's definitely going to be a lot on the line in that game, considering both these two sides would want to finish top 4 for sure. The Sunday Channel 7 game will be the Blues and the Saints at Marvel Stadium. The Saints will want to try and get an upset in this game. The Blues, well, it is massive for them. They could be out of the 8. If they lose against Carlton, against Hawthorn this week, it would definitely, this game could mean a lot more. They're only fighting to keep their finals hopes alive. This one could be whether they're in or out. It'd be a huge game, this one. And the final game of the year could be one of the big games of the year. Fremantle taking on Port Adelaide at Optus Stadium. This one will definitely have top 4 and top 8 hopes all on the line in this game. Could Fremantle or Port, or could the winner of this game be staying in the top 4? Could they just be pushing for a top spot? Who knows? But this game, there's going to be a lot riding on that, and that will definitely shape the ladder, the final game of the year. So I think this is a good fixture. I think no overlap Sunday is great. I think the way Saturday works, I think this is how Saturday should look. I think this fixture is probably how the AFL should go about fixturing future rounds. I do understand that the Sunday might be a little bit difficult having it like this all the time, but I do think that does work. I think this fixture is very nice, and I think most of the good games are on at relatively good times. I mean, the Friday night game isn't the best and probably might be dead rubber by the end of the year, but I do think it is a pretty good fixture, and I think just like the fixture format, what time the game start at works very well indeed. So I think it's a pretty good fixture, and well, of course, that big Sunday, massive Sunday of footy, and some huge games on the Saturday as well. It's a big round, a big fixture, and I think it's pretty decent. So feel free to let me know your thoughts of the round 24 fixture in the comments section. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Send you guys an episode review on the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye everyone. Flame Footy out.